Hello everyone, free prelims crash course class 2. Today I am coming up with some objective type of questions for your prelims 2020 October 4th. So mainly I am discussing today scheduled areas. Constitution, under Constitution we have 12 schedules and the 5th schedule of the Constitution mainly deals about scheduled areas. There are 10 states under scheduled areas. So prelims point of view, what are the scheduled areas you have to remember? 10 states under Article 244, Schedule 5, which is called as scheduled areas. Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Rajasthan. These are the 10 states you have to remember. How means Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, once upon a time one state. Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, once upon a time one state. Then we had Jharkhand. Then we had its corresponding states, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Odisha and Rajasthan. So in a map pointing wise, you have to remember. How means, see, these are the scheduled areas. These are the scheduled areas. In central India, we have these areas as scheduled areas which is covered by the tribal population. So there is a issue which is happening with respect to scheduled tribe, that is called the scheduled tribe reservation, which is an old one. But recently again it has been discussed in the Supreme Court of India. In 2000, Andhra Pradesh issued a notification providing 100% reservation for STs as teachers in scheduled areas. When Andhra Pradesh was united Andhra Pradesh. In 2000, Andhra Pradesh government told that we are providing 100% reservation for STs in scheduled areas. So this judgment was being created lot of issues, judicial issues in 2000 year. Again it has been resurfaced. Why? Because some states are again they are asking that we want to provide more reservations for STs in scheduled areas with respect to teacher recruitment, so that teachers will be from the STs, so ST students will feel interest to study from their own community people. But there is a violation of Indra Sahani judgment. In the Indra Sahani judgment, the reservation had a cap 50% of reservations, but there is a demand for 100% reservation for STs in scheduled areas. So which is not possible. Why? Because we are violating Indra Sahani judgment. So in this particular context, you need to know some constitutional articles which are dealing with reservations. So what are that I will be discussing now. But before that, we need to provide STs with equality before the law, discrimination against law, and Article 16 equal opportunity. So in this particular constitutional thing, we are Supreme Court of India is denying the reservations for STs for 100%. Why? Because equality, everyone is equal. No, you should not provide more than the reservation. Discrimination against citizens, if you are giving 100% for them, that means you are discriminating other sections of the people. Equal opportunity, everyone should have equal opportunity, but yes, there is a need for some reservation, but it should not be 100%. Based upon that particular view, there is cancellation of 100% reservations to STs. So what is the constitutional provisions for reservation? Article 15 clause 4, Article 16 clause 4, Article 46, Article 243D, Article 243T, Article 330 and Article 332. These are the constitutional provisions which discuss about reservations, which talks about the reservations. For example, Article 15 clause 4 talks about whoever are socially and educationally backward, for them we need to give the reservations, mainly SCs and STs. Article 15 clause 4. Whereas Article 16 clause 4 mainly deals about a provision for reservation in opinion of the state who are not adequately represented. It might be OBCs, it might be minorities also sometimes. So that is under Article 16 clause 4. And Article 46, where there is a need for special care from the government for the sake of educationally and economically backward like SCs, STs and OBCs will be coming under Article 46. Special care need to be taken by the government. Article 243 mainly talks about reservation of seats for SCs and STs in every panchayat. Article 243 mainly deals about the reservations for SCs and STs in every municipalities. And Article 330 mainly deals about the reservations for Lok Sabha for the SCs and STs. And Article 332 mainly deals about the reservations for SCs and STs in state assemblies. These are the constitutional provisions which are for STs mainly for the sake of their welfare, for the sake of their betterment. This is what we need to remember for your prelims point of view. Remember this articles which mainly deals about the constitutional provisions for providing reservations. Next topic. Indus Water Treaty. Next topic is Indus Water Treaty. What is this Indus Water Treaty? So you need to know some rivers. You need to know some rivers like east side rivers, Satluj, Beas, Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum, Indus. In this, you have to know that the Pakistan using the Pakistan flowing rivers are Indus, Jhelum, Chenab. ICJ means International Court of Justice. ICJ you have to remember. Indus, Chenab and Jhelum. Whereas India flowing, Indian rivers are RBS, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. Royal Bank of Scotland. So Royal Bank of Scotland is India and International Court of Justice is for Pakistan. In this way, you have to remember the Indus rivers, Indus river drainage system where 6 rivers are there. 3 rivers are for Pakistan and 3 rivers for India. And this Indus Water Treaty was being signed or approved in the year 1960. And who brokered it means World Bank brokered it. Prelims point of view important. So Indus originates from India. Though Indus river originates from Tibet, China has been kept out. Only we will be discussing here in the Indus Water Treaty, India and Pakistan. So China is not part of Indus Water Treaty. So India controls 3 rivers, RBS, Ravi, Beas, Satluj, Ravi, Beas, Satluj, Royal Bank of Scotland, Ravi, Beas, Satluj. Whereas Pakistan controls 3 western rivers, ICJ, International Court of Justice, Indus, Chenab and Jhelum. So recently Permanent Indus Commission is there, whereby bilateral commission to implement and resolve issues. So there is a permanent Indus Commission is there. This permanent Indus Commission will be discussing any issues with respect to sharing of water. So what is a permanent commission which is mainly discussing with respect to sharing of waters is Permanent Indus Commission, which is bilateral. The members are from Pakistan and the members are from India. So coming to the map pointing, 4, 5, 6, Chenab, Jhelum, Indus, Pakistan controls and Ravi, Beas and Satluj, India controls. In 2010, Pakistan appealed for Hague's Permanent Court of Arbitration. So, Pakistan had filed a complaint in Hague's Permanent Court of Arbitration against Kishan Ganga project, which is scheduled by India. So, the Court of Arbitration, the Hague's Court of Arbitration asked for technical details. And in the Court of Arbitration, the Hague Court also gave the pronouncement that yes, India can move forward, but there is some condition. 9 cubic meters of flow of water across border is allowed. So in this way, in Permanent Court of Arbitration, in the Permanent Court of Arbitration of Hague also, India won the case with respect to Kishan Ganga project. So, prelims point of view, Kishan Ganga project is a contention of issue between which states, which countries? India and Pakistan. This is what. So, Indus Treaty a one-sided affair. There is a analysis there which will be used for the mains perspective. So, prelims point of view, you have to remember this Permanent Court of Arbitration, where it is located, Hague, 2010, and mainly with respect to Kishan Ganga project, India won the case, and the Permanent Court of Arbitration also allowed for going forward with the Kishan Ganga project. So, what are the rivers which are present in Indus Treaty of Water, Indus Water Treaty? Next, there is a Surang Bavdi. There is a concept, the prelims point of view, culture, art and culture point of view, prelims oriented, current affair this is. What is this? I will show you. This is called as Surang Bavdi. This is called as Surang Bavdi, which is very famous in Bijapur region, mainly in Deccan Plateau. So the water, mother well, the rainwater harvesting will be happening, and the water whichever is stored by the pipes underground. Will be irrigated, which is age-old, ancient type of irrigation facility. This is called as Surang Bavdi. So what is this? This Surang Bavdi entered the World Monuments Watch List under Ancient Water System of the Deccan Plateau of the World Monument Funds. So this has been entered into the World Monuments Watch List under Ancient Water Systems of the Deccan Plateau of the World Monument Funds. So this Surang Bavdi system entered into this list. What is this list? I will be explaining, but prelims point of view, as the Surang Bavdi entered into this list is very important for your prelims. Number 2, Suranga Bavadi is an integral part of the ancient carriage system. This is called as carriage system. What is this carriage system? Of supplying water to subterranean tunnels. So, water will be stored in a well. From that well, we will be constructing underground pipelines, underground horizontal pipelines. So, from this particular well, the water will be taken and will be pumped for irrigation into different agriculture fields. That modern irrigation system is present elsewhere in the ancient India. That's why it is being entered into the monuments, world monuments watch list. Built by Ali Adil Shah I of Adil Shahi dynasty of Bijapur in the 16th century to supply water to Vijayapura in Karnataka. So underground water is flowing through gravity, not with motors, with gravity. So that is what it is important. In 16th century only they had this technology of pumping water from one location to the other location, far distance. That is what it is, Suranga Bavadi, and that Suranga Bavadi entered into the World Monuments Watch List under Ancient Water System of the Deccan Plateau of the World Monument Funds. So what is this carriage system? Water management system. Made up of a horizontal series of vertically dug wells that are then linked by underground water canals to collect water from the watershed surface runoff. Gravity alone brings the water from the underground source. No mechanical pump or lift is used. Canals are mostly underground to reduce water evaporation and to make the slope long enough to reach far distances being under gravity fed. Simple. There will be a well, rainwater harvesting will be happening. When the water is filled, it will go through the pipes. And the pipes will be, initially it will be in the vertical. So very pressure will come. So water will go down, then it will enter into the horizontal. So it travels up to some distance. In this way, without using of the lifts, without using of the motors, the water is pumped from one place to the other place. That is called as carriage system, carriage canal system. See, mother well, big well, when it's filled up, the water will move down, and the pipes will be irrigated and it will be sent into the different parts. This is 16th century Adil Shahi dynasty. So what is this? World Monument Fund started in 1965, headquartered at New York, monitors restoration of ancient monuments. What are all the ancient monuments are there? Those all ancient monuments will be restored. So that protection of the ancient monuments will be happening. This is also one of the ancient monument. Publishes the World Monuments Watch List every 2 years. So World Monuments Watch List, which are all the ancient monuments are there, those all will be listed for every 2 years. So World Monument Fund, mainly what it does, it will be restoring the monuments of the ancient India, ancient world. For every 2 years, they will be releasing the list of monuments which are popular, which are useful, which are significant. World Monument Watch, launched in 1995 on the occasion of 30th anniversary of the World Monument Fund. Biennial selection program at risk cultural heritage sites that combine great historical significance with contemporary social impact, which has a historical significance as well as which is having a social impact. Water they are providing, drinking water they are providing into the long distances, social impact is there. So under World Monument Watch also, this Suranga Bavadi has been entered. Provide direct financial and technical support. They will be pumping money to protection, restoration of that ancient monument. Anyone can nominate a site in the world for this particular World Monument Fund. A government can propose, a NGO can propose, a private person can propose. If it is useful, if it is significant, if it is having some social impact, yes, it will be entering into the World Monument Watch under World Monument Fund. So fund will be provided by this particular World Monument Fund so that there will be restoration of this ancient monuments. So current affair is this Suranga Bavadi entered the World Monuments Watch List very recently. Prelims point of view, what is Suranga Bavadi? Ancient irrigation system. Ancient irrigation system, such type of questions asked previously, and I am expecting this question this time. Side pocketing. There is another topic called as side pocketing. In simple language, I will tell you. First, listen. Side pocketing. Prelims point of view. Side pocketing is in news. It is related to what? Side pocketing, for example, I am a mutual fund company, I am a mutual fund agency. So what happened? Lot of people put their money into me. They buy by mutual funds. So what I will do, the money which I had, I will be investing in some firms. I will be investing in some firms. That means what I will do, I will buy the bond. That means I will buy the bonds. I will give them money and I will take the bonds. And by one particular time period, again I will return back your bond, you give back my money. So I will be working like an investor. I'm a mutual fund, but I will be doing risk factor investments. So what I will do, the money which I got from the public, I will be pumping into the investment companies, or I will be investing into the companies. So I will be buying the bonds, I will be taking. So here there is a probability of, so 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 100 rupees I got. So 100 rupees I will not invest in one company. Again the 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 10 rupees I will be investing in the companies. So if any two companies got downgraded, or they are unable to pay back my money, or they are becoming defaulter. So what will happen? My money is at default. So what will happen? The environment will change that this mutual fund company is also at loss. Why? Because the two where they put the investment is at loss. So what will happen? The environment, the economic environment will be totally disturbed. So what the mutual fund will be doing? They will be side pocketing. So what they will do? They will rate it. So these are the underperforming investments, and good investments they will be keeping aside. So again they will not allow these companies to meet with these companies, or they will invest in this particular company, so that the good assets will be like that only. And again when I am investing, I will be investing only in this particular company, so that the people's money will be at safe. And if any risk is there, I am keeping them aside, I will be not calculating them. So when they are side pocketed, other mutual funds will also be in safe side. They will not invest in that particular defaulted company. That is called as side pocketing. Who created it? SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. Side pocketing framework was introduced by SEBI in 2018 on the back of fallout of IL&FS group. SEBI has allowed mutual funds to separate the stressed assets, means who are not working, who are underperforming, who are at losses, are called as stressed assets, from good quality liquid assets to protect retail investors from the risky investments. So other people will be careful. They will not invest in this particular stressed asset. I will tell that I side pocketed them. So other investors will be careful and they will not go and invest in that particular side pocketed companies. That is the benefit which is done by the SEBI. If a debt instrument is downgraded to default rating by credit rating agencies, then the mutual funds can create a side pocket to protect good assets in the portfolio, so that the good assets will be removed aside and this will be side pocketed. I will be concentrating on this. I will be planning for getting back my money, and I will also side pocket them. So other companies, other mutual fund firms also will be careful. So that particular concept is called as side pocketing, mainly with respect to stressed assets, means loss making assets were being kept aside, so that other mutual fund agencies cannot invest in this particular stressed asset. So they will be careful, so the market will not collapse. That is called as side pocketing. Thank you, my dear friends. Tomorrow I will come with the third session, free prelims crash course. Please subscribe to my channel. If you like it, give comment and share with your friends. Thank you.